we back? Okay, yeah. I double checked if I had the consumption under control. But yeah, I still have good internet. But yeah, this internet is a little glitchy. Next time, I'm gonna try to use my phone instead, that it has better coverage. I was saying about the Nokia Neuron. But yeah, let's moving on a little quickly before it drops again. Alright, we are going over here. This is the Blackberry Curve 2G 8520. A beautiful curved Blackberry phone for, a smartphone actually. And it has the optical joystick. And, it was pretty expensive back then, and it was like the first, like the famous iPhone around the world. Like many people wanted Blackberries. My aunt had Blackberries with Sprint before. This one is from AT&T, but I unlocked it too. For $5 off eBay, no back. Got the back for $5 too. And it's complete. Oh, and the battery for $5 too. Moving on with Blackberries. Here's another Blackberry, but this one's the Blackberry Bold 9000. The 9000. This one's 3G from AT&T. I unlocked it too. No back cover, which feels like leather. It's like a leather material. Pretty solid. Got it for $5, and the phone without everything else for $5, and no battery, and the battery for $3. It has a round joystick. Yeah. And a pretty beautiful and big and thick. Beautiful. Okay, I'm typing over here is my computer. I think the problem over here is my computer. Even though I have Ethernet connected in my computer, it lags. Like it lags a lot. My computer, I'm going to say this to you. My laptop is 11 years old. So yeah, some parts are starting to get not working good. So I assume may have to consider to get a new laptop or something. Yeah, we're back. I was talking about the Blackberry Torch. These two buttons I was saying, they don't work, sadly. But everything else work. The joystick, the slider, and everything. No back cover. And, the back cover got it for about the same price as the other Blackberry back covers. And the phone itself, no accessories, no battery, $5. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, are we back? If we're back, as I can see over here on my tablet with the report of the quality over here. Alright. If you are able to listen to me or watch, let me know in the comments. Okay, we're back. You got back? Alright. I think we're back. I'm using Wi-Fi on my laptop instead. And let's see if it's more stable than Ethernet. I think this Ethernet cable or the laptop is giving me some problems. I hope Wi-Fi is more stable. I'm on a table with the laptop right there, spinning, not moving. And I was talking about the Nokia, and my dad had one of these in blue. But then the ribbon cable started to, act funny, that the display will black out. And then for a time he had to use the phone like this. Then my uncle that had a black one, the same model, he gave his Nokia to my dad, switched the motherboard, and used it for a while, a couple of times, like a year, I think. Sometime too, he used the black one. And then it also started to act funny, and he had to switch to a Motorola. But yeah, I got this one off eBay for $15. It came with everything, battery and back cover, no charger. And let's see over here. I hope this stream is stable now. Oh yeah, this one is the Nokia 5130 Express Music. This one had no back cover, but got the back cover for $5. The phone itself $5, no battery. And well, it's T-Mobile, not unlocked, but it's a beautiful one. A friend of mine from church had one of these, and I'm happy to have one of these. It also came in white, and this one came with blue accents too. But well, this one's the cheapest and got it in red accents. It's music focused, has side buttons for MP3 player and volume, and a micro SD card slot. And over here, let's keep going. I may be ending the stream soon. Okay, this one, I don't know if you know this brand, but at least in Latin America, it's pretty known. This one's a very cool S135. This is a very cool device, candy bar style. It was from an old friend, lady friend. This one's 3G from Claro, my country, Claro, Puerto Rico. And yeah, it's for basic, very basic, but it has a camera and it has a micro SD slot inside under battery. Okay, and let's see over here. I got so many to keep telling. Let's see if I can find the Nokia one that I told you before, to compare it with the Nokia Flip, the 655, so you can see side by side the similarity. Oh, finally saw it. Oh yes, finally saw it. Oh, it was a little deep. Is the audio not syncing? Okay, left a comment. Can you hear me? Alright. Okay, you can hear me. As I was saying, that I finally found the Nokia phone that I mentioned you earlier in the first part of the stream, that it glitched out. Where did I put it? Here it is. Yeah. See, this Nokia, the one that I showed you before at the start, it has the design similar to this one. This Nokia came first than this one, because this one's 2G, this one's 3G, this one's the Nokia 3555 or 3555. This one's a T-Mobile. It's blue and platinum gray. The display is smaller than this one. This one has bigger displays. This is a better version, like a better version of this one. This is a monochrome display. This one's color display. And as you can see, they're pretty relatively the same height. They're the same height. And many other aspects are similar. In this one, there's 2 extra keys on the side. This one not. but everything else very similar. The hinges, the sides, has the same connections. They flush like actually perfectly. The volume rockers and the USB, the same. They're very nice and snappy. Okay, let's see. Last but not least, I think I'm going to finish over here, and then in another day, if I can get the internet to work better and better equipment, I'm going to do the second live stream. I'm going to end this one with a very old Motorola candy bar phone. This one's the Motorola C139, which also came as the C440. This one's from Singular. It also came for track phone for prepaid. This one has monophonic ringtones and it's still solid. It was from an old friend of mine, and I requested an unlock from AT&T website and got it unlocked, thank goodness. This is a color display, pretty small, and well, here's where the sound comes from, and the plug in the charger. A pretty fake little pebble, like pebble phone. Pretty cute. So yeah, that's about it. I think I'm going to end this live over here, and sorry for the glitches. For those 3 times that those 3 times that it glitched out and restarted. But yeah, I think the problem it was the Ethernet. So I'm using Wi-Fi on my laptop, and maybe I'll change the laptop I'm using. And you know, I see somebody commenting here, no please, it's short. Well, I see that Planning on Out is pretty excited. Well, I hope this stream doesn't glitch out again. Okay, and I was saying after that Motorola Pebble phone, well, let's keep talking about other candy bar phones. This one's the Nokia 100. This is the Nokia 100. This one's from Claro, but it also came other countries as well. Very basic. Similar to the 1661, it has the flashlight and basic, and the same, and the software on this phone is very basic too. And it feels cheaper, like a toy. But it does what it does. It does the job. It's 2G, and it was from a friend. So, yeah, these phones, as I mentioned, I didn't buy it online. These were given to me. So thank goodness I didn't have to pay money for any. And, well, over here, got it. A very cute Nokia, very basic. Okay, then let's keep going over here. And this one is a Samsung flip phone from T-Mobile. The Samsung SGH T219. There's also a version that I didn't know until sometime later. The SGH T219S. I don't know what's the difference, but I saw from a YouTuber called TG. I don't know. It's a channel from someone that opened it in 2009, and he had the T219S version. And the ringtones, even though they were similar, in comparison, they sounded slightly different. So yeah, this is the regular T219, and he has he sells his devices. The T219S in brown instead of red. So yeah, this one had no back cover. Got it for $4. The phone itself for $5, and it works pretty good. A 2G device, pretty cute. A pretty cute one. And speaking of other flip phones, this one is the Samsung Stripe, aka the SGH T329. And it's a flip phone also, more like a pebble shape, very round. like an egg, very soft. And there's in the international version, I don't know what's it called. Anyway, this was the T-Mobile version, of course. Got it for $6. And I saw one on eBay that I got my eyes and my mouth almost dropped. There was an NBA version of this phone, a very cute one. I hope I can get it. It's a very cute collector item. It will be like another T329, but a very special edition one. A very beautiful one. They put NBA logos over here on the lid, and the colors like more sporty, white and blue, and the key layout over here they change a little. But yeah, this one's still beautiful. Yeah, and at least I got the back cover and battery included. Oh, this one has a little background story too. This one I bought it on eBay too for $5, I think, or $7. This is the Samsung SGHT 619. There's a Sprint version of the SPHM. I think it's the SPHM 500, 600 something. Yeah, this one's the T-Mobile GSM version. This one had both LCD displays broken. It was in orange and black and spots, and this one was just wiped out. White. You couldn't see anything. The speaker of this one is broken. Oh, thank you, the M500. Yeah, that's the Sprint version. So yeah, the speaker over here is broken. So yeah, I had to buy thank goodness I found online for $5 the original cable, the earpiece that you can put an external headset. And that's what I used to record the ringtones, so you can hear it better. And what happened before that is that both LCDs were damaged. You couldn't see anything at all. It was still functioning, but you couldn't see anything from both. I bought the whole module, the top module, for both displays and ribbon cable for $10. $10, and it was much expensive. So I sent an offer, and thank goodness, the person decided to accept the offer. So I'm happy for that. I cracked this phone open. It was very hard. I thought I broken the ribbon cable when I was installing it. When I was trying to put the two hinges together and trying to put the cable in place, I broke one of the layers of the ribbon cable. And I thought, oh gosh, I broke this LCD again too. I was so disappointed and frustrated. But I kept putting everything back in place and yeah, put the battery, and for my surprise, everything works. Everything was visible perfectly. I think what happened is that the cable that I accidentally broke is for color contrast for the LCD, for the external display, because the black color of the black contrast of this external display is grayish. So I think it wasn't like that originally, but I don't care. We can still see through both displays like a new phone. So yeah, I actually fixed that myself. Speaking of other flip phones, this one is the Samsung Beat, aka SGHT 539, T539. A flip phone too, music focused, pretty slim, black, green, and silver. I bought this phone for $14. The battery was bloated, so I had to change it, throw the old battery away, and at least it works perfectly. And the buttons here also work. It's not like the case with this Beat Party that the music buttons don't work. And at least everything else, I had the back display thing. The back cover. Thank goodness I had it included, and it works perfectly. A T-Mobile exclusive too. Well, I see that the stream is pretty stable. I'm happy for that. Okay, let's keep going over here. Oh yeah. This one is the Samsung SGHD 407 from Singular. Flip phone, thicker, of course, with a little external antenna. Pretty small external antenna, but pretty good. Pretty solid phone with a front speaker, and it had push to talk button too, the PTT services. A little camera over here, monochrome display, and color display inside. I bought this one for $5. Battery bloated, but and no accessories, but everything else good. And I requested an unlock from on the AT&T website, and it works. Oh wow, this stream lasted longer. I'm so happy to notice that. Even though it may glitch a bit, but it hasn't dropped out. So I guess the Wi-Fi mode is the best way to stream. So maybe next time I will not use any Ethernet at all. And well, let's finish the stream soon. I'm going to show you a few more phones. Oh, this one's a beauty. This one I got right here now is the Nokia 7510, also called the Nokia Supernova. From the Supernova series, but on T-Mobile USA, it was just plain 7510, but in other countries, 7510 Supernova, so I like that. Call it 7510 Supernova. This one's a clamshell. I got this for how much? $8, I think. The front LCD is broken, but the inside LCD works perfectly. And the hinge of this one has a special trick. This button right here. It opens like that. You press the button. Let's show it again. Whoop! It flips open itself. Yeah, pretty shiny, high quality feeling. But the problem with this Nokia, according to some research, is that it had software issues. It will suddenly start delete some content. It will start delete its own content and functions. So this one came with those issues already. It doesn't have the settings menu. Every time I go into settings, it glitches out and it stays in the home screen. And well, I had to use an SD card and put some content so it doesn't look plain. But everything else works. The speaker is very high quality and loud. Nice camera, flash, and the keys, pretty good. Plastic, but well, they're shiny like a mirror. And pretty solid everything else. Metal housing apart and besides the plastic covers that are interchangeable. It came with a few colors. This one's red, but it also came in other colors. So yeah, a very beautiful one of my favorites of Nokia. But even though it has software issues, but I love it. This one over here is a candy bar, very slim phone. This one is the Motorola Slaver L2. This is the L2, since the one that has no camera. From Singular. Requested an unlock and it works. It came with battery included, thank goodness, and works perfectly. Very slim. I love it. And I got its cousin, or brother, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Another Slaver phone. Let's see, where did I put it? Here it is. Yes. I got its but all newer brother, the Motorola Slaver L6. This one has the camera. They're the same. They just changed the keys. This one looks more cooler actually, even though they're pretty much the same. They're the same display and everything else cosmetically the same except the keys. More plastic over here, more plastic feel. And the back is the same, but one with camera and no camera. Both from Singular. they unlocked them. Well, this one came unlocked. This one didn't, but I requested an unlock and I got it unlocked. For both, I bought this with batteries included and chargers. $20, I think. Made an offer with the seller and he agreed. We agreed. They're very beautiful. I especially love this black one. Well, I hope in another future, in another live stream, if I send an announcement a little bit sooner, maybe I'll get some more viewers. But the after viewers of these streams, leave a comment, subscribe, and like. Okay, moving on. This is another Blackberry, but this one's the Blackberry Curve 3G. It's the same as the other previous Curve phone, but the other Curve phone is 2G. This one's the 3G, model 9300. Also, for $5, no back cover. The back cover, they got it for cheap, very cheap. No battery included, bought the battery later. And it works perfectly. Unlocked it through the AT&T website, and it works. I used it a couple of times. Very cute. Even though it feels cheapy. Much cheaper than the other Blackberries that felt more solid and high quality. Over here, I see that it's been like, according to the timer over here on my tablet, that we've been almost half an hour, and counting the other two streams previously recorded is about, I don't know, I started this stream like at 9, close to 9:40, and we are ready to 10:50. That over here in my country, the hour in the time zone, I have here 10:50 p.m. And about, I think it's already been an hour, so let's finish with the last phone of this stream. Let's see with a good one. Oh, this one has a good one and a background story. The Samsung Gravity, aka the SGHT 459. Slider, 2G, text focus, much thicker because it's older and has a stronger setup of hinges. Very solid. And pretty satisfying too. So what happened is I have here in my scraps another of these. You see, I got two of them. I previously bought this one with the back cover included for $12, no battery or accessories. And guess what? When I got it and turned it on and put a T-Mobile SIM, sorry, excuse me. The antenna is fried. It didn't have it wouldn't connect to the network. No network at all. Even though I went out to the street where there was better signal, outside my house, nothing, no signal. I got frustrated when I got it and noticed that I wasn't able to make the incoming call videos or messaging or dialing. So yeah, it was very sad. Then after months, I kept researching and I found another one of these, but cheaper. The irony! The irony! I got it with no back cover, but cheaper than the previous one in the same color for $5. $5! And it works whole, completely. And that's how I got to make the incoming call videos and etc. Because this one finally got connected. This one was able to connect to the network on T-Mobile's 2G network. And since the previous one did come with the lid and the back cover, well, that's the piece that I got it from the $12 one. Yeah, it hurts a little. Like, you paid more for one that is broken, that it doesn't work fully, compared to the cheaper one. And, well, that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I'm glad that this stream didn't glitch. I see that in this way it's much stable through Wi-Fi, not Ethernet. I thought that through Ethernet was more stable. So yeah, God bless you and have a good night and good day for those in the other side of the world watching, if it's daytime. And I'll do another second stream, hoping that it doesn't glitch out too many times as it did today. Thank you so much.